Thank you. Yama. Yama.
Joshua, next year he get the gari was.
Arit ko de wat jo danser an datum.
O gari hoye was the got no one do after. Tigo gari hoye do nits do za chariu. Wet nest had these at ni guhrawana, danus at ni guhratani. Next year, gar harats do oni zi aserung hiaga.
Amagat sanuni hage akawisege, to ganegan do zia taiza wagarun yapde.
Tosha shashat ni gura, ashada det ni gura da gona de gudero.
Nona amaderio seranda ne. Nona amadadawanio hage. Tone angodorissa.
Ayamski yo snorde am dang nizeri hewe.
I oni.
Gon hoed stunning. No segun ga I west end in got ni gon harha. Got ge ante what the wanio jota deka.
Yahtawacheza gana dogo.
Toniat zizatre ziniot ne naraga.
Unoda zidu.
Runde wana to dokha. Nerunstane hadiri wase te.
Yahtao tena de guriwase tanis.
Duga ya. Sego ankon layanda ne. Duga gwego tona yaguaire.
Yahta tode un guari hoda.
Easy zaderios. O New Jersey ya ii.
I gaderios nayawa nene dosa agora da yagodon hujose.
Nekti wak deruni zi deo don zohum. Radun hagedun sayada kokne easy.
Some folks were fixing to settle on a plot not far from here. Seems a big black bear with a taste for human blood settled there first. Bring the beast down and some good people would be grateful.
My thinking is if I come all the way up here and get this, I don't have to come back up and get it again, so. I enjoy the frontier, but it's one of those things that, I mean, you can't really make it without it being very expanse and whatnot. And I think they did, for what they could at the time and what the engine could withhold, I think they definitely did a good enough job at filling the world. I mean, with animal life and things like that. I mean, if you really think about it, this game came out well before, you know, your Red Dead 2s and things like that. So I think Red Dead 2 was, well, is, oh, we're here finding the Sasquatch, but is, a very big testimony to what games can now become. That game, I do plan on playing through it. I just want to make sure that I have my hands on, and I'm probably going to go through Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2, with all DLC, so the zombie and all that stuff. But for now, I'm focusing pretty much just on the Assassin's Creed franchise. And then I'll work my way through some other franchises with you guys. But for now, I know this has been kind of a boring video. If you made it this far and you're watching, I appreciate you. Just been kind of picking away at the little things here, trying to figure out, you know, not necessarily going for 100% completion. Won't get that anyways because I didn't get the 100% sync. Sometimes that's just impossible though. For all those of you that are watching my videos that, you know, are like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know, why is he doing this? Why is it taking so long? Why is he doing it that route? You know, I apologize. But that's why we all get to make videos, you know. Play through things the way that you want to play through them. And, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy. But anyways, that's enough for me. Enjoy the playthrough. Hopefully you meet Sasquatch here. I can't see a damn thing. Oh, okay. So Sasquatch has a bed.
Hello. You're the chap that was down the hill, yes? Welcome. Care for a leg of venison? Maybe a hen? I have some lovely wine if you like. A Bordeaux.
No, thank you. Who are you and what is this place?
I'm just a man and this is my home. Doesn't look like much from the outside, but that's sort of the point. Not much of a people person.
The locals think you are a demon of some sort.
Is that what they're saying now? Probably frustrated on account of my naughty little habit. I take things. I know it's wrong, I do, but I just can't help myself. Thing is, I like my privacy. If I gave you some coin, might you keep my home a secret? I'd be much obliged.
Okay. So the Sasquatch is a man. And did he end up giving us some coin? Because really, like, if I'm being honest, that's the only thing that would be keeping me from telling you the secret. I don't know. I'm a pretty solid guy. I don't know if I'd do that. You're good, Sasquatch. Just don't be stealing shit from me. Because then we'll have a problem. I'll have to come back to your little cave. Is that really it? Like, really all there is to the Sasquatch side mission? I bet you any money I get the option to go back and tell those frontiersmen or not. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get out of here because it's pitch black. Like, pitch black. I wish he would have given us some, or they would have given us some type of lantern. Okay, there we go. See, I'm almost positive, if I'm not mistaken, that's them, or that's them there. I mean, let's be honest, he is a thief. We probably should go and tell on him, like, probably should. But he's not hurting anybody, you know. And there's definitely way worse things to have done to people. I mean, like, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure this is like 1700s was like, was it like Jack the Ripper time in England? Or was that like the 1800s? I don't know, I think one of the Assassin's Creeds, I think it's Syndicate, does a little bit on Jack the Ripper that we will, we'll delve into down the road. Oh, look at this. The Haunted Lighthouse.
I'd been out in the pucker brush for 6 weeks. Game was scarce in the area, and my belly needed filling, so I broke for the coast and some crab or lobster from the tide pools. That's when I saw it. A lighthouse said to have been abandoned years ago, but there it was, fires a-burning. Then the sound happened. A moaning in the wind. My heart crept up my throat so high I could taste it. Just then, a 10-point buck startled, and I took after it. Got the buck, but never went back to that lighthouse. Spirits in there, I wager, and I'd challenge any man to set foot inside.
Okay, so yeah, they put it on the White House now, or the lighthouse. We've been to that lighthouse. I'm not going all the way across the map for that. Let's just go do this mission first. I'm not a huge... Oh my lord. Put it into its misery.
Yeah, man.
That was terrifying. Like, dude's trying to jump scare me up in here. But, yeah, I don't really necessarily like to fast travel a whole lot. Fast traveling to me is a great way to miss a lot about what makes the game good. You know, I definitely can sit here and say there's some games where the open world just isn't engaging. Things just don't really feel fun. You know, you're just running around nonsensically trying to get all the same repetitive objectives done. You know, I like to play games and just get kind of engulfed in its world, you know. I mean, this game I've definitely used fast travels a lot more than previous Assassin's Creeds. I think that's just for the simple fact that the world is a lot more expansive. I think the frontier itself is about the size of a city that you go into, like Constantinople in Revelations, Florence, you know, from number two, I do believe, I don't think I put up any videos in number two. I did play through it. I just didn't know if it was going to be one of those things that would be interested. You know, and there's so much more Assassin's Creed to play. I would have streamed number 1, 2 as well, but I just wasn't sure if it was going to be something I wanted to do at the time. But I mean, these games are so immersive, so cool, rich in culture and history and things like that, that how do you not share this and include it? I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the camp where George Washington is. Yeah, I do believe this is right here. Let's see what he has to say.
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
All right.
Ah, Connor. What do you think of my work thus far?
The men are bolstered, focused. It is good you have come.
You are too kind. Lord knows my journey was far from certain. The trials we suffered getting here were strange and many. I dressed as a woman, Connor, to evade British spies. Did you know that?
I did not. As a woman, you say?
It is the truth. King George had already stopped our crossing once in Bordeaux, threatening to seize my newly purchased ship, La Victoire, and arrest me. But I was born stubborn, and such a warning could not dissuade me. So we rode for Spain and bought passage aboard the ship there. George's spies had followed us every step of the way. Disguise was the only remaining option, mon Dieu.
No man can doubt your commitment, and you are invaluable to the cause. You did what you needed to do. I am certain I would have done the same.
But of course you would. I expect nothing less.
Okay, so Lafayette is dressing up as a woman to disguise himself to George Washington. That's hilarious. Return to the abandoned church. Alright. I should have took a horse. I'm really bad for that. I find in this game, like, in Red Dead 2 and Red Dead, horses are so much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Competent. You know, if I was to take a horse where I am at right now, I might smoothly get through. I'd have to stick to this main road though, and sometimes they go around way too much. When I could just get off the horse and run straight through the forest. It's just a preference thing. I mean, it definitely probably takes a little bit shorter time to get on a horse, but again, like I said, it just kind of goes in hand with experiencing the world. You know, I find running through like this on foot allows you to not miss those little tiny details that you're supposed to collect. Okay.
Father. Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey. They sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him.
Could be a badass, Daddy-O.
There was a wagon here, slowly weighed down as they loaded the supplies.
Not think they were just going to go randomly attacking Haytham, but the life we chose.
Snow has obscured the tracks, but enough remains that we can still follow.
Just my luck. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
I did not know I was supposed to be catching him. He's... I thought I was supposed to tail him.
It's not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. It's where we'd normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
Haytham's a cold-hearted biatch.
We'll get extra for that. Buy good, please, and we'll be rich. I almost feel bad for the Yanks, shivering and starving out there. It's a hard way to go. All they need to do is raise the white flag. They should have done that a long time ago. All this fight serves no purpose. The crown's sure to win in the end. To waste all those lives chasing the field motion.
That was close. How?
All right,
How did I get in there?
Go and see the foreman. There's another run planned for tonight. I'll go bring the wagon and meet up with you later. Oi, where's the foreman?
center camp, near the tree. Can't miss it.
Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what he's got planned.
About time you showed up. Listen here. The boss wants us to try something new tonight. A raid. No more convoys. We're to steal from the Yank camp itself. Valley Forge? That's right.
You sure about this?
It's not my business to be sure or not sure. I just do as Church asks. If you're so concerned, take it up with him.
Is he here?
Course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. What, on account of him not wanting to go back to jail?
Not going back to jail? Well, nobody wants to go back to jail.
Look what we found.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Take it back.
Nah, he's something else.
He's not a badass.
Something special. Isn't that right, Hatham? Church told me all about you.
Then you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are ya?
Not yet.
Oh, well, I wasn't really aware that I wasn't supposed to kill him. Alright, let's get this party started. 21st.
Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
What? You mean to just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I forgot about you guys. Turning my fucking piece here. Oh my goodness, people. Look at YouTube grunt. Easily loading. Knock you down. Knock you down. So many moving parts getting these guys. It's like, holy. Okay. Now where are we off to? You see, this is one of those situations where I'm probably going to fast travel because it's like, actually no. You know what? No. There's a lot of land right here that I haven't seen yet, so if I could somehow finagle it to get a horse. Very bad. Oh my god. Like, they just all of a sudden out of the blue just become very aggressive. Best to stay on the road because you just run so much faster. Okay, across here. I don't really feel like swimming across there. But it's interesting to know what that is. It's probably a fort of some kind. Is that on this side? It is on this side. For whatever reason, I thought it was on the other side of that river. I really don't feel like doing that, but I have no problems cutting up this hill. Finding out what these guys are and dealing with them. Oh my goodness. Invisible wall. Okay, so it's an encampment, but what is the point? Treasure? Let's go for it. Oh, I was just about to myself. I was gonna grab that guy. No! Ah, yeah. I think I had one guy run away. No. Oh my goodness. Everything but what I want. Open. No. Open. Thank you. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. What are you buying? What are you selling? I love that game. Resident Evil 4. Those of you who haven't played that game, it's available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, all the good stuff. I really, it breaks my heart that, you could talk to people these days and you get the, depressing response that they have not played Resident Evil 4. And it just is very demoralizing as a human being. Because I'm not going to sit here and say it's the best game ever created. I'm not, going to try and, sell you on something, but I'm going to try and sell you on something. Resident Evil 4 is, like, my wife just told me she'd never played it growing up, never experienced it, and I said, that's changing. So we went back and we played through Resident Evil 4, working through 5 now, and she's addicted. She loves it. I mean, that's a lot to do with the mechanics of the game. We started out playing Resident Evil 2 Remake and then did the Resident Evil 3 Remake. Which...
Here for a
oh shit. In my opinion...
Won't get far hitting me like that!
Okay. Beat up Peter Bunyan? Wasn't it Paul Bunyan? No, Paul somebody different, I guess.
You want a chance? You gotta hit me!
Yeah. I'll hit you, son. Bring it back out to the center of the octagon. Let's go.
Won't get far hitting me like that!
Won't get far hitting you like that. You're already at half health, friend. No, right out here in the middle. Oh, there, I gave you that one. That was actually.
Won't get far hitting me like that.
You and Anderson Silva. Okay, let's go. Oh, got that spinning back fist.
You want a chance?
To the side.
You gotta hit me.
Okay. With Anderson Silva. You're almost done here, Peter Bunyan. Oh, in your straight. Okay, I can handle that.
You want a chance? You gotta hit
That's
me.
the elbow. Headbutt. Uppercut. Hook. Another hook. Straight kick to the center of your coconut. Bitch slap.
Right on my arse.
That would have been so dope if I finished him with the Nate Diaz. Just smack. You know what? I'm gonna steal your shit now. Because you're an asshole. Delivery request. I think I did one of these back when we were in Boston. I'm not sure. I think we should drop this off. Two good things. How do we not have elk antlers at this point? We've been attacked by multiple. I'll get the treasure chest another time. Let's just go get this mission done and over with. And then I think that's where I'm going to conclude the video. Again, I apologize for all the running around I've done in the frontier today. I just wanted to get a lot of the stuff that is sitting around the feathers and things like that that I can see. By the time we're done with these games, there's going to be a lot that I've missed. I'm not sitting here trying to get 100% accuracy on all of it. I'm just trying to leisurely have fun with you guys and get through these games as fluid, badass, but, you know, steadily paced as possible. Because I do have a lot of stuff that I want to share with you guys, play through with you guys. And yeah, it'll just be a blast. So just bear with me through with the Assassin's Creed. If you're a fan of Assassin's Creed, you'll love my channel for now. Because I plan on playing these all the way up to Ragnarok and beyond. So yeah, let's go to New York. One month later, okay. I was gonna say, where did all the snow go? If anything, New York is more north than Boston, so why does it not have snow? But anyways. And we must have been in like March or April, because that'd be 1 month later and it'd be like this. That's wild.
If you could spare a bite for us, we'd beat us for begging. Just distract him for a moment, and we'll take what we need.
Beat up the merchant.
Still too close, mister. Draw him out farther.
Is it just in this area? I'm a bit confused. I'm willing to help the kid out, but, like, Are they just scattered throughout New York, or? Gee, I should have found a horse. Oh, here's another.
If you could spare a bite for us, we'd be in these two chase us and beat us when they can. You could draw them away. We could take just enough to fill our bellies for the night.
Okay, so yeah. Okay.
How many eyes on us?
Put you in the sleeper hold, son. Cat's freaking it. Well, I've choked out like 4 merchants so far, and like nobody's reported it. Just gonna get this mission done and over with, guys, and then that's it for Warriors Day. But I will be back on tomorrow morning, about 7, 8 Eastern time, to continue this adventure with Connor. But until then, we're gonna go finish this mission up here, and oh, there's one right over here on the street. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Assassin's Creed staple. Can't be that close to a... Beat up the leader and obtain some information. I got really lucky there. Oh my god. Okay, I'll take all you on. Oh dear God. I was glad I didn't mean to kill him. He's your instructor. Beating the absolute shit out of all these guys. Now let's talk to you.
How do I meet your commander?
Won't happen. You only trust his closest men. Even if you find him, you won't get anywhere near him.
do that? Hopefully we lose him by the time we get to the mission, but I doubt it. Right on. Ay, ay, ay. I'm done playing nice, let's go. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen. I'd rather die than deal with that shit anyway. It's ridiculous. Like, it's so stupid sometimes. How, like, you really cannot get away in this game. Like, this game, probably more than any other Assassin's Creed, you get spotted, you're getting, like, hunted down.
Evening, Connor. I see you made it here in one piece.
Recovered from your beating, then?
Benjamin Church is holed up on an abandoned brewery on the waterfront. We should be done with this by sunrise.
Good. I would like to have those supplies returned as soon as possible.
Of course. I wouldn't want to keep you from your lost cause. Come along, then. Follow me.
Follow him. Let's follow him. Pitch of this roof would be like extremely.
Tell me something. You could have killed me when we first met. What stayed your hand?
Curiosity. Any other questions?
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The Assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That of peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
People chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words. That does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection. Hold a moment. Church, you clever bastard.
What is it?
I was hoping I could wave you past the guards, but he's replaced most of them with men I don't know. Well, I should be able to pass without arousing suspicion, but you...
No. We do this together or not at all.
Then what do you propose?
I will find a guard who is off duty and take his uniform.
Very well. I will wait here, then.
Of course you will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to come along and hold your hand, perhaps? Provide kind words of encouragement? That should suffice. Follow me.
Hold, strangers. You tread on private property. What business have you here?
The Father of Understanding guides us.
You I recognize, not the savage.
He is my son.
Tasted of the forest fruits, did you? Off you go, then.
It's locked. Give me a moment.
Must be strange for you, discovering my existence as you have.
I'm actually curious to know what your mother might have said about me. Always wondered what life might have been like had she and I stayed together. How is she, by the way?
Dead. Murdered.
What? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you're sorry. I found my mother burning alive. I'll never forget her face as she sent me away. Charles Lee is responsible for her death by your order. And you're sorry.
It's impossible. I gave no such order. I spoke the opposite, in fact. I told them to give up the search for the precursor site. We were to focus on more practical pursuit.
It is done, and I'm all out of forgiveness.
Benjamin Church, you stand accused of betraying the Templar Order and abandoning our principles in pursuit of personal gain. In consideration of your crime, I hereby sentence you to death.
No! You're too late. Church and the cargo are long gone. And I'm afraid you won't be in any condition to follow. We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. You always did prefer principle to profit. Perhaps that's why your little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had, but a dream is all it ever was. Look at the half-breed fight, like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys.
Those two! Get them! Don't let them escape!
Get him! The Indian too!
Take him down! That one! And he's half-breed!
Surround them!
Where is Church?
I'll tell you. Anything you want. Only promise that you'll let me live.
You have my word.
He left yesterday for Martinique. Took passage on a trading sloop called the Welcome. Loaded half its hold with the supplies he stole from the Patriots. That's all I know, I swear. You promised.
And he kept his word. Let's go.
We need to get out of here.
You don't say.
My lord.
Now is not the time for sightseeing. So close, yet so far. You'll need to find a way around the flames. Get back here, traitors! Oh, how I'll enjoy making you pay for your betrayal. Did Church pay you well? Be rewarded handsomely? And what good does your gold do you now? Stuck. See if you can find something to pry it open. Honor? What are you up to? Oh, no, don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side! Bye!
We do now.
Church is at least a day on us. We must move quickly if we're to catch him.
I have a ship we can use. Meet me on the pier when you're ready.